Hi, I'm Rob.
I'm Dave. And I'm Mr. Sink. And welcome to the Mr. Sink Show, where we show you how to improve your home.
Now today is going to be the second part of our bathroom renovation. If you recall last week, the last episode, we totally gutted the bathroom and we went shopping to buy all the products.
And now we're ready to start doing all the work. So today we're going to have a plumber, we're going to have a carpenter, and we're going to get everything ready for tiling.
We'll also be covering all their handy tips and interviewing these people as well.
Okay, so there's a heap of work we need to do, so let's get started. So now today we are going to do what we call a roughing. Basically what a roughing means, we put in all the plumbing behind the wall, all the preparation before we put all the tiles on. So let's call our plumber. Matt, come through.
Oh,
Come on down,
G'day, Mr.
Matt.
How you going, Matt?
Yeah, pretty good. G'day.
So welcome here. We are doing this bathroom,
Okay.
and we want to rough it in now. So
No worries.
We're calling a licensed plumber.
Yep.
And one thing I've been told to always show a licensed plumber is instruction manual. Very few plumbers read them. Do you read them?
No.
You know what he does with these things.
But the reason I don't is because I've put many of them in before.
Oh, so you're an expert. Oh, cool. So the homeowners here have chosen this tap. It's a flicker mixer tap.
Okay.
And they want to put one over there in the shower
Okay.
and one over in the bath.
All right.
So this is where the shower is going to be. So yeah, you need to put this over here.
Yep.
They also want to put the taps up a bit higher as well.
Okay.
That's possible.
No worries.
All right, cool. Also want to put a flicker mixer tap over there
Okay.
So you're not
for the bath.
mix around a bit here somewhere.
Yeah, cool. We'll give you all the measurements.
Yep.
And they want to put the outlet here. That
Okay.
seems pretty simple. Now, the thing that's been a bit of a concern is I know there's access under the house. Can we move the dunny over there?
Yeah, that'll be fine. If there's access under the house, we'll be able to bring the waste outlet up through the floor and then run it back over to the existing sewer.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and also we want to, with this plumbing here, we want to move it and reroute it behind the wall so there's a bit more cupboard space.
Yep.
Is that possible as well?
Absolutely. We can get these pipes here back in behind that wall.
Yep.
And run them through into the back of the vanity unit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is just drill some holes to bring these pipes up in the wall. I'm going to drill a hole through the floor to bring the waste up to pick the toilet up. Alright, so first thing I need to do is find out the specifications of the toilet that we're going to use.
This is actually really important that you do give the specifications to your plumber so he knows how to do the work, especially for a toilet. So here we go, there are all the specifications. It shows you where the outlet goes.
Okay.
And how high, if you want to have it as a back inlet. But we're going to go bottom inlet with the toilet. So.
Okay, cool. So 150 out from the wall. Marks the centre. So now we're just drilling a hole through this plate here to bring the water up for the toilet. Now we're just going to prepare our pipes over here for the new bath mixer. Alright, so we'll just cut this one off here. Alright, so there's that one. And we'll cut this one off here as well. Alright, and we'll remove this old bath set here from the wall. There's one for the archives for Mr. Sink. Chop these ones out. Right, so we have got our hole cut here to bring up the pipe. So we're going to cut our 100mm PVC pipe for the toilet. Just give it a bit of a deburr there. Square. So now I'm going to go underneath the house and run that pipe up through the floor, and then we're going to run our pipe underneath, up, across here, and then back out the wall there, and then connect into the existing sewer. Alright, so under the house we go. You beauty.
Are you scared of spiders?
I don't like spiders.
Oh, there's millions of them under there.
Yeah. So I'll take a stick.
How's it going there, mate?
Oh yeah, not too bad. Well, there's a few spiders under here though. The next thing we're going to do is this here is the old waste pipe for the toilet. Now we have to lower that down and go through the wall underneath. So we're just going to cut him off and then drill a hole through the wall and run it through. So now we're just going to knock our hole, a new hole through here, which is underneath the house. Now we've got an arrow on this fitting, so that goes down. See there, so the waste goes in and down that way. So there's a specific way that you put this on.
So will that glue like dry pretty much straight away?
Yeah, it dries pretty quick. You haven't got a great deal of time. Tape measure there, have you?
Are you holding it?
Yep.
Right, it's in.
Okay, great.
Alright. All that dust, mate.
Yep.
Nice and dusty down there, eh?
Fairly dusty under there.
Ah, cool. So you've already finished all the preparations from under the house. So
Yep.
I've noticed you've got water supply. Mm-hmm. We've got a new waste position which has been moved. The new waste for the toilet.
Yep.
And a water supply for the toilet.
Yep.
So what's next?
Okay, so next we're going to put in some noggins for the mixers and the water points to come through. First we're going to start off with this one. This noggin is going to be for the mixer, for the bath. Shoot him in. Yep.
It's a beauty, that thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is a beauty. It makes life easy. Okay, so we're now going to fix that into the wall. So 450. Now we're going to connect up the hot and cold water. And you can actually feel it push all the way home. And then you'll ensure that you get no leaks. Alright, and the pipe pushes in that one. Like that.
It bends so easy, not like copper.
Yeah.
If I did that with copper, I'll keep that.
Yeah, it's very flexible. That's why it's so good to install and work with.
Oh, wow, look how quickly you cut that.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's all done.
Yep.
So basically, to do the shower, we're just repeating the same process, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, mate. Now we're just finishing off here. What are we doing here?
Okay, so we've got our hot and cold water pipes up for the vanity unit, and we've got our drainage pipe for the vanity unit. So now we're just going to bring those out the wall. So there, like that. This is called a test cap plug. So that'll screw on there. And that way we can turn the water on and test everything. Get all our pipe work under pressure, just to make sure there's no leaks.
So it's just basic, all that's doing is just plugging off the water supply.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we've got everything connected and everything plugged off. So now we're ready to turn the water on and test everything.
So you want to turn it on?
So if you want to go and turn the water on, Mr. Sink.
I'll turn it on right now.
All right, great.
Alright, so we turn the water supply on.
There it goes. Okay,
Right,
so
we have a leak. Alright, we found a leak.
oh, we got a leak.
Alright, so we'll turn the water off.
Yep.
Turn the water off, we've got a leak. See, this is why it's important to do a water test. We'll get that fixed.
All right, so the water's back on.
I heard the water,
Yep.
and I can't hear any more water.
So that's all charged up.
Alright, Matt.
And that is all.
Thank you very much.
No worries, you're welcome.
We'll see you next time when we're going to be doing the fit off, which is in a few days' time. We'll do the tiles and all that sort of stuff, and see you then.
No worries, sounds good, Mr. Sink.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here at Erneste Tile Boutique to choose some tiles for the bathroom. So let's go and see the owner of
Hey, Penny. Welcome to Erneste Tile Concepts. Rob, welcome to Erneste Tile
Verino?
Concepts. Yes, Verino, yes.
welcome to the show.
How you going? Thank you.
And can you just show us some tiles
Yeah,
you have
sure.
available?
Welcome. Come through.
Okay.
No worries. So you're choosing for a client?
Yes, we are.
Yep. All right, beautiful. And what sort of tiles were you looking for? Size, colours? Do you know roughly what they're...
I think he mentioned a grey, is that right?
Yep, we wanted some greys, maybe 2 shades,
Okay.
something dark and lighter.
Yep.
So is the grey the in colour at the
Yeah,
moment?
grey's in at the moment in a big way. We've got a lot of concrete looks and designs in greys as well. So that's the big fad. So yeah, so I'll show you through. Okay.
We're looking for a tile that's not too small,
Yep.
but it's not going to be too big that's going to make the room look small.
Okay.
So
Well, perhaps maybe look at a 30 by 60. 30, 60 is
That's probably the way to go, I think.
about the average size they're using for bathrooms these days too. So,
that sounds like a pretty good idea.
all right, something in a dark charcoaly colour like that there, or you've got a nice sort of smoke grey as well. That's one combination. Another nice look that you've got in a 30 by 60 as well is this one here, where you've got a really nice sort of blend of colour. It's got a beautiful textured finish on there as well, and nice and smooth. But at the same time, you can combine it with different colours. So you can do a grey with a white or a cream, or you can do the charcoal with that. But obviously they're into the grey. So yeah, the other options you've got here is like a basalt bluestone sort of look.
Okay.
In a black, we've got a light grey that could contrast that quite well, or even a white. That's another combination as well.
Jesus, I didn't think choosing tiles could be so confusing.
Yeah, I know, it gets worse.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because there's too many combinations. So you could do a nice dark floor, perhaps like that there. It's sort of into a browny sort of black colour.
I like that colour.
That is nice.
I think you'll like that colour then.
And then you've got the same in a contrasting white that you could use.
So
you
you
could
that
do
for the floor
floor and wall.
and the wall. Yeah, that's nice.
And it's got a really nice sort of, they call it a semi-polish finish on there, so it's very easy to clean and look after. You don't have to worry about any, sort of sealing or any maintenance. And a nice mix of,
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, I like that one.
yeah, it's a nice sort of stone colour. You get a nice blend of colour, so every tile is a little bit different, not too overpowering like some that are really different. This is the softer sort of blend. And again, it's got a nice sort of textured surface to it as well.
Well, you know what I reckon? I reckon we'll get a sample of both, show the homeowner, and then once we decide, we'll get you guys to deliver for us.
Yeah, no problem, no worries. We'll organise some samples.
I saw something over there
Yep.
that was a little bit, come on in here, I'll show you.
A bit weird.
I've never seen anything like this. What is this?
There's something fairly different. This is our liquid tile. So you can walk on there,
Oh, wow.
you can jump on there. Yeah, no worries, stand on it, no problem. It's just something that's different.
It definitely is different. It feels like I'm back in the 70s.
Comes in a range of sizes and colours as well. So you've got the blue, The colours are endless.
Wow. Well, thank you, Verino.
No worries. Thank you.
And we'll be in touch with you soon.
No problems. No worries. Welcome.
So over here we're going to put the shower base in, and then we're going to put a bathtub in here, and we're also going to put a mirror cabinet, and we're going to set it up. And to do all this work, we're going to need a chippy, or as we call them, a carpenter. I think we have one. I think he's just arrived. Craig, come through.
Hello, boys.
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And this is Craig. He's our carpenter. And what we're planning on doing here today is installing the shower base, getting the bathtub ready, and also putting a mirror in. So
That's it.
what do you think?
Well, it's all no problem. The boys have taken me through the layout of the bathroom, and first we have to make some repairs to the floor, showing a few signs of disrepair. So we'll patch up the floor.
Okay, cool. I've noticed there's a little bit of water damage here. It's probably not critical, but probably a good idea while we're at this stage.
I think so.
To actually just replace a few boards.
I think so. Especially considering our shower's going right there in the corner, we want to make sure the floor structure is nice and sound. So.
You called this thing a pinch bar? I always thought it was called a crowbar.
Crowbar's long and straight and used for digging.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
It's called a pinch bar, not a crowbar.
That's right.
Now we got like a bit of support for the flooring.
That's right. Yep.
Very good. Brand new floor. Now, the homeowners want to put a shaving cabinet mirror here, and we've got a very tight space, so we need to leave room for the toilet, we need to leave room for the door. So we need to know the measurements, so let's work it all out, and we need to make a recess for it to go in. So how do we do that?
So, well, the first thing we need to consider is the door and whether or not the door is going to hit the vanity. So we work out the width of the door,
Okay.
which is 770.
Mm-hmm.
So then we come off 770, and there we are there. And then we want to create some clearance potentially. But what we come up against then is we have to consider where the toilet's going to go and what sort of vanity we can fit in. Best way to cut plaster when it's in situ like that is to create a V. So cut on your line and then V back like that.
Why is that?
It's a lot easier than trying to cut through 10 mil of plaster. You start off by cutting your line, and if you were to try and cut down that line again, you'd find it quite difficult. So it's easier to cut a V, and that way you can remove quite a bit of the volume. It's getting tiled. We need to put a trimmer right through there, and it's the bottom of it's got to be at that height there. Leveling through these cuts that I need to make, so I can put a trimmer right through there.
Okay, so whilst the guys are getting the wall ready for the mirror, I just want to show you a little hint on what you can do. This is our mirror cabinet. To make it easier for the guys to install it, it's probably it is a good idea to take the doors off so you don't break the glass. Like this. And it's also an idea to take all the showers out as well, just to make it a little bit lighter and easier for the guys to work. Oh, it doesn't fit.
Okay, now we're actually ready to put the flooring, the replacement flooring back in. And again, we're going to use some construction glue. Okay, first step before we do the shower base, we'll put a bit of builder's plastic on the bottom, which I'll just hold it down with some staples. Then we put the sand cement mix in. Just got to spread it all out nice and even. Now, the shower base has got its own built-in fall, so what's important when we do the sand and cement is we use a spirit level and we make sure it's all even and level. Okay, so here we have the bath, and we're going to measure the bath. Now, we're going to install the bath as what we call an island setting. What that means is all around the bath is going to have tiles. So before we do that, we need to measure the height of the bath, the width and the depth of the bath. And it's always a great idea when you get your bathtub from your supplier, leave cardboard on the inside of it, like we have done here. Because a lot of damage to bathtubs happen while they're being installed. So by leaving that in there, you actually protect the bath. So I'm going to measure this bath and give the measurements to Craig, and we're going to start building the frame for it. Okay, as you can see, the bathroom is starting to take some shape. Okay, the frame is complete. We're still going to have to clad it with cement sheeting and plaster, but all the carpentry work's done. Thank you very much, Craig.
Pleasure.
See you next time.
All right.
Cool. Okay, we're ready to start cladding the room, and the tools that we need for that are a hammer, pencil, tape measure, knife, glue, clouts, or some people screw them in. We're going to use clouts, and a spatula for applying the glue. Now in this particular case, we're going to need to make the holes for the water supply and the power points. We've done the first one. It's just a matter of repeating it for the whole room, and we'll see you when it's finished.
Well, today has been a good, productive day. We've got all the plumbing done, shower base is mortared in, walls are up ready for tiling, and the bath frame is ready for the bath to go in.
And I think we're ready for what, tiles, tapware, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, the bathroom is really starting to look like a bathroom again, starting to take up some nice shape. And next week's show, what we're going to do, we're going to add some colour now. We're going to put some tiles in, make it look beautiful, and then we're going to fit it all off. It's going to look fantastic. I'm really looking forward to next week.
Now, we'd love to hear from you about any future projects, and we've enjoyed reading all the feedback about the past episodes. So get on our website, www.mrsinktv.com.au.
We hope you really enjoyed today's show. And we'll see you next time.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm Rob.
And we can't show you his face because he's a dentist.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm a plumber. Get on our website, www.mrtv, what the bloody hell was it, Mr. Singh? Get on our website about anything you like, projects or anything about bathrooms or shit.
Do you need the tap so you know the measurements?
No, I've already. Yeah, that'd be great.
Now we're ready to put all the baths
all the baths. This sleeve here is basically just there so when you're tiling or plumbing, it just doesn't scratch the surface of it.
It's a protector.
Protector, like a thing you use so you don't scratch things.